Hey everyone, it's Alonda. Welcome back. This is week 76 of my GLP-1 weight loss journey. If you're new, I'm a mother of 6, a high school teacher, and I'm 48 years old. I'm on a quest to lose over 100 and some pounds with the help of both name brand Tirzepatide, aka Zepbound, and Compound. I'd like to thank Mochi Health for sponsoring today's video. I'll get into them a little bit later. But today, we're going to talk about a quote that has resonated with me all week. Someday, everything will make perfect sense. For now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. This is the quote. I don't know who it's by, but this has been the theme of my week. So let's get into it. I am on a weight loss journey. My highest weight was 264.7. We can argue 265. And my goal is to get to 150. My doctor, primary doctor, would love to see me at 135. I'm gonna laugh through that one. I'm gonna take a note from my own quote. Laugh at the confusion and smile through the tears. I've been tearing because I was in a 4-month stall plateau. I played around 196 to 195 for 4 months. I have decided for the last week and this week that I'm not gonna step on the scale. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There's so many good things going on for me this week that I don't want the scale to derail my happiness. So let's get into what actually went on this week. Like I said, I have 6 kids. And for the first time in 25 years, kid you not, 25 years, my co-parent, Chris, and I were home alone. It gave us an opportunity to kind of reconnect. We have not had the easiest of journeys. And you throw in a weight loss journey on top of it, woof, scary. But it's given us time to really reconnect. A year ago, I abruptly told him I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm on a weight loss journey. My medication's $550, make it work. Well, he didn't know what that really meant. And I have a video coming up that kind of talks about co-parenting and finance. So if you have not liked and subscribed and hit that notification bell, do that now because that video will be coming out within the next few days. But when I told him that, he didn't know what that meant as far as a GLP-1. He didn't know what that was. Periodically, he was doing research and he would come up with random stuff and he'd go, "Do you have Ozempic brain?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I do." And what he meant was like food noise. So he was slowly learning my journey and it was confusing for him. So it was so confusing that sometimes he would order dinner and wouldn't get me anything because he didn't know what I could eat. He was like, "What are your restrictions? Can you not eat this? Can you eat this? What can you do?" You said good morning? Good morning, everyone. So today is Tuesday. Apparently I need a bath. Today is Tuesday. We are starting our week home alone. So let's see what co-parenting I can get into. We started our day at Costco. We were in here for 2 hours without a cart, just reading labels and understanding our needs. Then we made it over to the gym. I did what I needed to do. He decided to film, so I returned the favor. I went over and I filmed him doing what he was over there doing. We then headed over to Outback. We pondered over the menu. We shared some cocktails and had dinner. Once home, we binge watched the series. So on Tuesday, he and I made a trip to Costco. That's right, y'all. We did free date night. We even got a little appetizers as we walked through and sampled. We actually didn't even get a cart. We didn't pick up a cart. We just walked around the store. We read food labels. We tried different things. And it gave him an opportunity to better understand my lifestyle journey and lifestyle changes. And I know he also has some concerns of his own. So he was able to address those. And I had a listening ear. I listened to exactly what his needs were as far as his health journey. So I would say it was a fun time. We even played Plinko. We played a little Plinko. And it was a good time. It was a good time. So that's the first thing. I think we are in line as it comes to our physical health and our food goals as it comes from him and from me. So thank you. We also made a stop to Outback where we both ate, and we were both reading the map or the menus to see, based on what we had talked about earlier, where could we make sure that we're still in sync with our needs. So again, another really good time. What else did we do? He drove me around everywhere because my car broke down. My car is having some trouble. So all my little errands that I would normally run on mama duty, we had to do on parent duty. So he got a good sense of how I am prioritizing the kids, but I'm also having to make sure that I prioritize my own needs. So that was a very eye-opening experience for him, and we've even talked about it. Go figure. Go figure. But overall, this week has been very informative. I don't know if we'll ever get another chance in the next 8 years to be home alone and be able to reconnect. I did a live yesterday, or actually today, because this is the same outfit I'm wearing. But y'all will see this video tomorrow. So I did a live today, and I talked about that being on this journey is more than just a diet, which going to Costco, you would almost think we were talking like diet culture. What could we eat? What could we not eat? But it was so much more than that. It really was. It was looking at his cholesterol and what works for him. And then looking at the protein of foods and the needs of our family just by spending 2 hours in Costco and reading labels. Who does that? This girl, because she's balling on a budget. But it was definitely a great opportunity for us. We've also been going to the gym. Now, if you know me, I am not a gym rat. I used to be back in the day, but this new adult version of Alonda is starting to reconnect with the gym. And he's been able to help me and guide me through my transition of couch potato to gym rat. It's been a good week. Now, what would I have liked to see happen more? I would have liked to see us truly sit down and talk about our feelings, as in like how I feel as a person and how he feels as a person, because reality is we haven't had those talks. I don't know what's making him tick, and I'm pretty sure he does not know what's making me tick. And that's why this quote was so funny to me, because every day I'm just living, and sometimes it just makes sense. Like, this journey is more than just a diet. It's more than just a diet for me. I am literally on a journey, and doors are opening left and right. I am discovering who I am. I'm discovering who I can be. I am learning new possibilities. I'm even closing some doors. There are some doors I don't need open any longer. So someday, everything will make perfect sense. For now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. There is a reason why this was the first week in 25 years that we were able to just be and understand the needs of our family and our bodies. Next, we'll have to figure out the needs of our mental. And it's probably not time right now, because as I'm on this journey, I'm constantly adjusting and changing. Constantly. Who he met 26 years ago is not who he's seeing right now. Yeah. And it probably won't be who he sees in 2 years. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and do this injection. Just know that your journey is worth changing for. You're making a better version of yourself. We got this. All right, it is shot time. I am cleaning my vial, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to open up a second vial because there's not enough in this one. So I have been up since early this morning. I actually just came from a walk. I met with one of my friends. She and I have been friends since our kids were in 2nd grade. And it was great. It was great touching base with her. We did a walk, and then we went and got coffee. Still working on mine. And yeah. So this week has been all about reconnecting. And kid you not, on Monday, I met with one of our fellow community members while I was in Connecticut. So this is a week of bonding and getting to know each other. So I will like to challenge you and ask, who can you reconnect with? Think about people in your life. Who deserves a moment of your time? I'm gonna go ahead and pause this because I'm gonna need to open up my second vial. Actually, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the top. But yeah, who in your life can you give a little bit of your time to? So this week, Chris and I reconnected. Last night we were actually in the kitchen together cooking. Oh yeah, cooking. Typically we have our kids cook. Our kids usually cook all our meals. But last night we were tag teaming our meal. Chris, was the meal pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah. Got audience. All right, y'all. Okay, there we go. I should be able to get one more out of this vial. Or no, two more. I think it's two more out of that vial. And we are going back to the belly. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of my belly. Cause she is transforming. She is good. See? She's transforming, y'all. I'm so proud of her. So proud. Okay, can't see. Alrighty. So I hope you all are doing well. I'm gonna multitask as I squeeze this in. My quote for this week was, "Someday everything will make perfect sense. For now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason." We're on a journey and there's a reason for it. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.